Hello, future doctors of United Kingdom. Today I'll be talking about UCAT quantitative reasoning section. So let's directly go to the questions. So this is a past exam question, and first few questions are about taxation. And every year you get some questions on taxation. So look at this tax bracket. So you have the annual taxable income bracket, and this is the tax rate. So how do you work out these questions? So imagine if you have an income $8,950, you pay 10% income tax, which comes out to be $895. However, if you make more than 8,950, for example, let's say you make 9,000, so you will be paying 895 plus 9,000 minus 8,950, which comes out to be $50. So you will be paying 15% of that $50. So this is how income tax work. Now, for example, if you have a taxable income of 60,000, so if you see 60,000 falls in this bracket, and so what you will have to do is you will subtract 36,250 from 60,000, and that amount will be 25%. So you'll calculate 25% of that amount, add it to 4,990, and that will be your income tax. Now let's look at this question. Bill has an annual taxable income of 28,950. So that's 28,950 falls in this range, 8,950 to 36,250. So 28,950, the income tax to the nearest dollars he has to pay is, so obviously he will be paying 895 plus 15% of 28,950 minus 8,950. So you see 28,950 minus 8,950 would come out to be 20,000. So he will be paying 15% of 20,000. So let's say 15% of 20,000, 15% of 20,000, that comes out to be 3,000. And you will be adding 895 to that, 895, and that comes out to be 3,895. So that's 3,895. So you will have B as the right answer. Just to make things easier, I have solved this on my iPad, and I want you to go over the steps. So you see, you have Bill's taxable income, and the Bill's taxable income comes out to be 28,950. And 28,950 minus 8,950, that comes out to be 20,000. You will have to pay 15% of 20,000, and 15% of 20,000 is 3,000. And then 3,000 added to 895, which comes out to be 3,895. So your option, I guess B is the right answer. Okay, let's look at the next question now. So your next question is, again, you have a table that shows the total tax paid on annual taxable income. So for example, it's the same thing. A person with an annual taxable income of 60,000 will pay 4,990. So 4,990 plus 25% of the income over 36,250, which would be 60,000 minus 36,250. Now we have a question here. Hillary has an annual taxable income of 56,250. So if you say 56,250, it is going to fall in this bracket, 50 6,250 is going to fall in this bracket. So the income tax to the nearest dollars. So you see 56,250. If you find out how much is it greater than 36,250, so it is 56,250 and this is 36,250, so that is going to be 20,000. So he will have to pay 25% of 20,000. So 25%, so 0.25 of 20,000, so 20,000, and that comes out to be 5,000. So for the income over 36,250, he has to pay 5,000 plus 4,990 for 36,250. So you add that, you add 4,990, and you will be getting 9,990. So 9,990 is option C. So C is the right answer. Let me repeat once again. Hillary has a taxable income, has an annual taxable income of 56,250. So you need to find how much is this income over 36,250. And you see 36,250 and this is 56,250. So that makes it 20,000. 20,000. I can just work out on my iPad. So if you look here, so this is actually 56,250 minus 36,250, and that comes out to be 20,000. Now 25% of 20,000, that comes out to be 5,000. So 5,000, and he has to add 4,990. So his total taxable income is, the total amount he has to pay tax is 9,990. So let's go back to the question. So you have option C as the right answer. All right, let's look at question number 3. Now, if you look at question number 3, this is a little bit different from the previous question. The first two statements are exactly the same. The table is exactly the same. So Corey has an annual taxable income of, or annual taxable income equivalent to 2,500 per month. So the taxable income is 2,500 per month. So you need to calculate what would be the taxable income per year. Now it is 2,500 per month. You multiply that with 12, and 2,500 multiplied by 12 will give you 30,000. So you just multiply, you have the calculator here. You could take advantage of the calculator and you could multiply 2,500 times 12, and that would give you 30,000. She wants to save enough money each month to pay her tax for the year. The minimum amount to the nearest dollars that Corey has to save each month is. So let's first find what is the taxable income. So 30,000. So 30,000 falls in this bracket. So first of all, we need to find 30,000 minus 8,950, 8,950, and that comes out to be 21,050. So 21,050, for 21,050, Corey has to pay 15%. So you multiply that with 0.15, you multiply that with 0.15, and you get 3157, but 895 needs to be added to 3157 because that's already for 8950. So you add 895. So when you add 895, you get, oops, so that was 3001 plus, so that was actually 3157.5 added to 895, and that gives you 4052. So that's the taxable or tax the amount she has to pay the tax for one complete year. So she wants to calculate how much she has to save per month. So you divide that by 12, and you would get 337.70. And 337.70 would be rounded to 338. So your answer is going to be 338. I hope it makes sense. So I'm just going to go over this question again, just to help you with the steps. So you see, you have core is taxable income per month, that is 2,500. So the taxable income for 1 year is going to be 30,000. Now 30,000 minus 8,950, because 30,000 falls on the higher tax bracket. So you will have 21,050. And for 21,050, the rate is 15%. So you have 15% multiplied by 21,050. That gives you 3,157. And then 3,157 needs to be added to 895 to get the total tax, which is 4052.5. And this is yearly tax. So for monthly, you just divide it by 12, and you would get 337.7, which when rounded is 338. All right, so the answer to that question was C. Let's take up one more question on taxable income. So here is your next question on taxable income. So the person, again, the bracket and the first two statements are exactly the same. So Omer has a taxable income of 36,250 per year. Omer has a taxable income of 36,250. So it exactly falls on this bracket. So you see, you will be taking this one. So 8,950 to 36,250. And what percentage, correct to one decimal place, of his income, of his taxable income, does Omer pay in tax? So how much Omer pays in tax? Now, this is exactly 36,250. So you don't need to do any calculation. It will straight away give you 4,990. So 4,990 is Omer's total tax for the year. So they are asking you what percentage, correct to one decimal place, of his taxable income does Omer pay in tax. So what you'll have to do is just calculate the percentage. So it is 4,990 divided by 36,250, 36,250, and this needs to be multiplied by 100 to get the percentage, and you would get 13.76%. 13.76% is rounded to 13.8%. So your answer is C. Let me go over the steps again. So if you want to note down the steps, here are the steps. So you see Omer's taxable income was, Omer's taxable income is 36,250, 36,250. So from the table, you will see that the total tax is 4,990. So the percentage tax would be 4,990 divided by 36,250. And that would give you 13.76%, which is rounded to 13.8%. So the answer to that question would be number C, part C. So option C is the right answer. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that was helpful. Kindly like my video and keep watching my next videos on UCAT quantitative reasoning.